Hey YouTube, what's up? Alex from TeamRapidKarma here. We haven't done a deck profile in almost a year. Our entire team has been playing meta. I played like Burning Abyss, Necros, and Shaddolls, and basically just got tired of it because the meta has been stagnant for ever since Duelist Alliance came out. And yeah, it got boring, so I decided to go back to playing some good old decks, and yeah. So this is my Dragunity deck profile. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first off for the monsters, we play a very small monster count, as you can see. Alright, so first off we got the standard triple Arma Mistletoe. As soon as Tempest got banned, that really hurt this deck. Like, Tempest, oh my god, you need Tempest to search out Mistletoe. I mean, without Mistletoe, like, you can't do half the combos, and so you need to get into him as fast as possible. And yeah, there just needs to be a way to search it. Yeah. And then we got the triple ducks. It's ducks. You gotta play 3. And then the standard triple phalanx. Oh, I don't play Legionnaire just because, I mean, sure, it's an out to the Genlock and stuff, but it and Atlas are only good in really slow formats, and this is definitely not a slow format. So yeah, I see no reason to play it right now. Just play the combo central build, it'll be a lot better. And yeah, so we got that, and then the one brand of stock. I don't play Atlas at all. I cut it, even though it's really broken with Scrap Dragon, to pop 2 cards every turn for free, basically. I mean, Atlas, it just tends to brick. And yeah, there's just no point in playing it right now. Anyway, then we got the one brand of stock, just because of the Lance FTK, it's really nice. And then, not 1, but 2 Garuda, it's pretty standard. You play 2, so that way after you search the first one off of Gator, you don't have to search out a second one. And yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier on you. And then 1 Zephyros. God, I wish it was Ultra. Anyway, Zephyros, it's basically part of all of your combos. Because without Brio to bounce your Red MD, you gotta use this. And then we got the 1 Baby Rock. I really hated this card at first, but I really kind of like it now, just because it helps you make Stardust like really quick off a Gayderg, or if you draw into it, it's not all bad. You can just add a Garuda, then discard a Baby Rock, and then grab a Dux off of your second Gayderg search, and yeah, makes it easier on you. And we got the 1 Red MD to round off the monster lineup. Yeah, you don't want to play too many monsters. I don't think I have too many monsters in this deck right now. Alright, so next up for the spells. Alright. The spells, we got the standard triple lance. When this card came back, I really didn't think that they were going to bring back Ravine. Just because when this card came out, I was like, oh god, that's their replacement for Ravine. This is pathetic. And yeah. Anyway, then the 1 Ravine, yay. We got it back. I decided not even to bother picking up the deck in real life until Ravine actually came back, if it ever came back. And with the Rulers banned, we finally got it. Hopefully it goes to 2 or 3 in the next ban list. Like it better. There's no reason for it not to. Yeah, and so then we got the standard triple terraforming. I mean, you play 3 just to search it out as fast as possible, because the more you have Ravine, the better. I mean, 3 may clog a little bit, but not too much. I mean, it really is a staple. You want to get to Ravine as fast as possible. Even if they have the MST, that's the only way that they're going to be able to stop your Ravine is if they have the MST right then and there. And I'd like to take my chances. I'd rather have 4 copies of Ravine to their 3 copies of MST. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, then we got the standard triple upstart. You gotta thin through your deck as fast as possible, and yeah. Then we got the standard triple MST. You gotta play it, it's MST. You don't want to lose 1 turn, or emptiness, or skill drain, or macro, or fissure, any of that bullshit. Yeah, then we got the 2 cards of consonants. You got to. Even though there's only 4 targets in the deck, because I cut Atlas, it's still sometimes, if you already have Phalanx in hand, and you have a Ravine, just discard, and you already have like a Dux in hand, just go the effective Ravine, discard a Phalanx to grab another Phalanx, and then just consonants that Phalanx away so you can draw 2 more cards for free and hopefully draw into a Mistletoe or something. Yeah. Then we got the 2 Dark Hole. and a Raigeki. They really help clearing your opponent's board so you can OTK, which this deck really likes to do. And yeah, they're also outs to the Genlock, and yeah, sure, the 2 Dark Holes can brick sometimes, but it's better to play them and not be sorry. And then my personal tech, the one Wing Beat. If you have a Mistleton, a Dux, and a Phalanx out, like this is your standard opening OTK. Like if you have like the standard combo and you end up with all 3 of these on board, then you can just do the Wing Beat, bounce back this, and then blow up all their back row, and then just send it to graveyard, special summon, equip, special summon, and boom. It was basically a free Harpy's Feather Duster for literally no cost. I mean, it's just so broken, and you can even use like Red MD, which is really nice, and yeah, it's just too good. And the one Foolish Burial, it's a staple, you're playing Dragunity, and the one Soul Charge, because if you resolve Soul Charge, you win. And then we got the standard triple Solemn Scolding. Like, they're not really standard, they're more of my personal tech, but the card is just so unbearably good. Like, if they force you to go first, it's just like in Necros when I was playing them. If you have your board set up, you really don't want to get Raigeki'd and or Book of Eclipsed. Like, just having the Stardust isn't enough, because if you're going against Necros or anything like that, they're going to have Book of Eclipse, and you're definitely going to want to have the Scolding to out that so you don't lose. And yeah. Then for the other trap, I only play the one Emptiness, because it's fucking Emptiness. It's Emptiness, you gotta play it. Yeah, then for the extra deck, we got the standard triple Vagina, you gotta play it. The one Gatorg. Seriously, if you don't play all 4 of these, you're probably retarded. And then personal tech, one Orient Dragon. Sometimes if you have a Baby Rock out and you don't want to make a level 8 right then and there, but you do want to make the double Tomb Loop, then you have to fusion for something. These need a Dragon Tuner, so you can't use Baby Rock to make them, and so you make Orient. And if your opponent has a Synchro Monster out for some reason, it's just an added plus. I mean, yeah. And it's very important to have this as a dragon. Like, if HTS Psyhemoth was a dragon, I'd play that over this, but you gotta play some sort of level 6 dragon synchro that's generic. And sadly, Bryonic Band. For a very good reason. Then we got the one Crimson Blader, because it's broken against Necros and Shaddolls, and if you resolve it, you win. And we got the one Crap Dragon. You can take it out if you want, but it's 1-for-1 destruction. It's too good. Sometimes you'll have like an extra Phalanx just sitting out that you specialed off of something, and you just want to pop that to pop another card, and sometimes you'll hit like a Mirror Force or something, and then you win. It's hilarious. The one Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, you definitely have to play this just because against shit like if your opponent has, say, like a Unicorn and a Valk and a Brio out or whatever, and you just go attack over the Brio or over the Unicorn, then you can nuke their board like right after, so you don't get Brioed and shit, and make them neg really hard. I mean, it's way too good not to play. Just the boards you can wipe out is amazing for free, and it can still attack. Anyway, then we got the one Spark Dragon. It's too good with Emptiness. Like, only make this if you have an Emptiness or if your Stardust dies or whatever. And yeah, it's broken. We got the one Stardust. Stardust is amazing. You gotta play it. It's a staple. So might as well. Don't play 2 Stardust. It's too much. And yeah, then for the rank 4s, we just got the one Queen Dragon Jin. You can play an Exiton if you want. Like, if you want to play Exiton and copy in this build, just take out Scrap Dragon for it. Like, Exiton does come in handy sometimes, but really, if you just want to make your loop, you have so many just absolutely massive destruction cards, like Hot Red and Scrap Dragon and M7 and Dark Holes and Raigekis and Wing Beats. Really, you don't need an Exiton in this deck. Like, if you have to make an Exiton, you're probably going to lose that game anyway, no matter what, because the deck doesn't play that many resources. And yeah, so just the one Queen Dragon Jin, because it's necessary in a bunch of loops. And if you want to, an alternative build is to play Lavalva Chain instead of this, so you can dump a Glow Up Bulb and sync for Clearwing Synchro Dragon, which is pretty good against Necros and Shaddolls. But I really didn't like that build, because it was just more combo pieces that you ended up drawing into and losing because of. And yeah, and then for the rank 6s, we got the not one but two Attumes. You gotta play two, just because of the double Attune loop. It's a lot better than the single. I mean, like, sure, the single will end you off with a rank 6, a Stardust, and a Red MD, but the double Attune loop, it will end off with a rank 6, a Queen Dragon Jin, Red MD, and a level 8, or which is usually going to be Stardust or whatever. And you can just push for more damage with having two Attumes. And it's also easier access, so like the first one you can special a Red MD off of, and the second one you can use to summon a Mistleton off of, which is really nice. And the 1M7, it's just removal. There's also loops with it where you can just bounce back Garuda from your grave and continue your combos, and it's really nice. And the one Gaia Dragon, you gotta play it, it's staple. For dead Attumes and shit. Anyway, then we got for the side deck, we got triple Veiler. It is too important against Necros and Satellars and whatnot. The triple Maxi for the Bum Rush Genlock build of Necros, where they play like the triple Scalding, triple Lance, and all that shit. And for Burning Abyss. And then only two Lancia. I'd never find myself needing 3 against Ritual Beast or Infernoid or Necros. I mean, seriously, like, 2 is definitely enough. And then 1 Thunder King, just because you don't play that many normal summons in the deck, and sometimes this card just, like, blows out your opponent, and it's kind of nice. Yeah, so the monster lineup in the side deck is basically just a bunch of hand traps. And then the 1 Book of Moon. You can take this and a Thunder King out if you want for, like, 2 Mistake or whatnot, but I really don't find myself needing it that much because of certain other cards I side. Anyway, and you search plenty enough in this deck, and you really, really don't want to be stuck under a Mistake with a Gator out, because that basically kills almost all of your loops, and that's really bad. And yeah, so the 1 book, it's really good against Necros, and especially Burning Abyss. Like, you have such a hard time with Burning Abyss and Fire Lake. If you can just draw this on their turn and then flip it on their first summon, you win, or on their Tour Guide, you win. And yeah, so then we got the Triple Decree. You gotta play it. You do not want to lose to Satellar Knight's back row, or Burning Abyss back row, or Yosenju back row, or Klee back row. Any back row in general. You don't want to lose to that shit. And then 2 Breakthrough for Shaddolls and basically anything that has a lot of effects. And yeah, because you want to be able to out the Winda or the Vanity's Fiend or Majesty's Fiend or whatever the hell they bring out on you. Because Shaddolls tend to have a more janky side deck, as I found out while I was playing them for a while. And yeah, so that's the deck profile, guys. Gunity's Master Race. And yeah, hopefully Ravine goes back to 3 this next ban list. As soon as the ban list comes up, I'll do an updated deck profile. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, TeamRapidKarma out. Thanks for watching.